Hi, good afternoon, and rainy today, so I spent a couple of minutes up here, not too long. Things to do. The man cave update for the garden man cave is that the landscaping was finished yesterday. So now we just wait for the cabin to turn up, and then I can go on to the next phase. But it's looking good, and once it's all done, I'll obviously show you what's been happening. But until then, we just wait for the cabin makers to go back to work, which is understandable in this present day. So hobby wise, I've now painting up a further unit of French regulars for muskets and tomahawks. It's another group of 12. These are from my friend Sean, thank you very much. And these are AW miniatures, and I'm just putting the flesh tones on them now. Fairly racing through those because obviously they're uniformed, as opposed to the Germans I've recently finished, which is tucked away in a box, and which are camouflaged, so these are quicker to get through. So that's those. Hopefully it'll be done by this weekend. The first of the Minefields, these are by Charlie Foxtrot. And you get with that, this one here I've yet to complete, MDF base, telemines or equivalent, a few signposts and stuff like that. I put the crater on myself, and then with this one I just flocked it. I didn't want to do anything too involved. I wanted to get these out as soon as possible. Add a bit of barbed wire here. That is just a bit of fuse wire from home wrapped round a paintbrush and then stretched out a little bit. But no, that's what I'll be plonking down the table when we have our next game of bolt action. I said to one of my friends I should have put a smouldering boot next to that crater. So that's that. I think that's all I've been doing hobby wise. What I have been doing, I've been enjoying these, the influx of videos from our community recently. There's obviously more people with time in their hands, and a guy who we haven't seen for a long time, Justin Borges, posted a very good video the other day, and it was to do with the rules that you've purchased but never used. And I'm sure we've all got quite a few sets. I saw it's quite a few people have put on their rule sets and made videos, and it's been very nice to watch. So I've got a few here that are rule sets I've enthused about, bought them, and either faded away, petered out, or never actually got around to collecting the figures. So first up, which might surprise you, a few people, is this. I was into Warhammer 40k probably 10-15 years ago. I built up a sizable Black Templar and Orc armies, a very large Orc army, and it just so happened there wasn't many players around, so regrettably I sold them off. I do regret it because they look quite good on the table, but obviously if you've got no one to play against. But I kept the rule book, enjoyed the rules. Will I get back into it one day? I don't think so, purely price wise, but I've heard this was quite a good version. But maybe one day I'll go back to that, but I can't see it. So that's that one. For my American Civil War before Black Powder became popular, which we enjoy playing, was this one. And this is based on General de Brigade. I've even got so far as laminating all the sheets, but never got around to playing it. It reminds me a bit of In the Grand Manor of Peter Gilder. Whether it came from there or ideas were taken from there, I don't know, but I wouldn't know because I haven't played it. But nicely produced, and I feel there's a missed opportunity there possibly. Is that about Colonel Chamberlain on the little round top, or big round top, little round top, possibly 20th May. Bought these full of good intentions, but then I started playing Hail Caesar with my Dark Age troops, my Normans and my Vikings, and never got around to this purely because I don't like the taking removal of single stands. I like to have all my troops on the table, whether they're there, and then a negative morale throw will remove them. But I just don't like seeing units whittled down. And again, I found no one to play these against with these. Nicely produced, and I've heard good things about them. So again, I'll put that in the pending pile. My mate Joe sent me these over. I've had one game of these downstairs on the dining room table, enjoyed them, but again, my gaming time is limited to probably 12, 15 games a year, and whether we play enough rule sets as is, especially now we've brought into the strongest and say Hail Caesar occasionally, I don't really have time for this, unfortunately, because I've heard good things about it. And once again, Joe, thanks for that. I enjoyed it. It's a basic game, and I think you can add bits and pieces to it. Yes, like that. This one here. Collected this, and if you can see these. One, two, I've got about 10 of the supplements, the English Civil War, the first edition of these. Never got around to it, and it still has a big following. I've seen people demonstrating this at exhibitions, and always looks very good. Again, my Vikings were originally based up for these rules, and then Hail Caesar came along. But maybe one day. And I've laminated all the bits and pieces for that. 6mm modern, and this came out in the 80s. Rules of present day combat 73 to 83, which shows you how long I've had these. And I collected quite a large Soviet army back in the early 80s by Heroic and Ross, and I remember receiving those my tanks and this shipment from Heroic and Ross. They came in the very same day I got the results of my O-levels, and my dad was going through my results at the kitchen table, or in the kitchen before he went to work, saying, "This is when you get post early," and he was saying, "Oh, you've done well here, you haven't done well here." And all I was interested in is opening up this parcel of toy soldiers. I remember it vividly, and I think he might have got the hump a little bit, but this is more important. Never played these. Totally beyond me. Lots of charts. They're quite a thing at the time. Duration of V agents, contamination. V agents procedure. What else we got? Jamming. I don't think that's singing, is it? Electronic warfare. Helicopter weapons, which is quite handy. Anti-radiation. Now, what was it? So first generation, second generation, anti-tank guarded weapons, dodging distance, swerve success. It was all a bit too much for me. Had a few army lists in the back, and for pure nostalgia, I don't think I'll give that a going over. So that's that. And from that to this, which I received today, heard good things about this, and I thought I'd buy it, just have a little read through. What I've seen so far, we looked at it, looks quite interesting. So that's it, that's my rule sets. Again, have a look at Justin's video. He makes good points. Post up your defunct rule systems that you once bought, and it's interesting stuff to see people's bookcases. Right, that's it. So I'll give an update soon. Thanks for watching.